loves, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and pick up my jewellery for the week. And while we're doing that, let's talk about life. You're not going to find anything filtered or perfect on my channel. We don't promote that. We want imperfect. We want you to be you and I to be I. Without any filters and without any lies, without any deception. Before we get into it, let's take my daily sertraline, because we don't do perfection on this channel. So while my antidepressants are very much working, we're going to start off with my wrists first. I'm not feeling very bangly this week, so I think we're going to reach for some bracelets. I haven't reached for my Pandora in quite a while, so I think we're going to go ahead and do that. But we're going to use this nose charm because my Pandora is a little bit large on my wrist. So guys, sometimes, like, I think about how quickly life happened. Like, when we're kids, our 30s sound so ancient, and it's my birthday this week as well, so I'm another year older. And imagine, like, as a teenager or in our 20s, we have these huge expectations of ourselves to have everything figured out. And that very much includes a house, career, confidence, relationships, knowing exactly who you are. And then one day you wake up and you're 30-something, and then you realise you've actually just been surviving. I think I'm going to keep it quite simple just with these 3 charms this week, because I am working and I'm going to be tapping away on my computer. So let's get this on. Yeah, it's really strange, because I don't remember choosing this life. It just kind of happened. I'm looking for a really specific bracelet, but I think it might be in my other jewellery box. I do want to wear this over the week. Let's get this on. Yeah, so school, work, more work, trying to make everyone proud, trying not to disappoint anyone. Let's go to my second stackers trinket. These is all where all of my sterling silver necklaces live. I have a lot, as you can see. Yeah, responsibility, more work, trying to make everyone proud, trying not to disappoint anyone. Then somehow, years and years disappear. There were always these expectations, not necessarily bad ones, just heavy ones. And they looked something like, work hard, earn money, help your family, keep going, don't complain. And yeah, I did. I worked like 3 jobs while I studied, and it genuinely feels like all I did was work, and I do not know how I managed it. The younger me would completely reject it. I would never do it again. Trying to keep everyone happy, barely sleeping. I never ever stopped. And somehow I convinced myself that me resting was me being lazy. This piece reminds me from the Titanic. It has some matching earrings with it, but I don't know where they are at the moment. Ooh, what's this? I've got this, and I completely forgot that I had this. This is such a little delicate piece. I love this. I think I'm going to go for this one this week, just because I've got like some colours going on here. And when I get to my rings, well, you're going to see what I do there, because I'm a serious jewellery stacker. So I think looking back to my 20s, I didn't know who I was. I knew what everyone wanted me to be. They wanted me to be reliable, responsible, and the person who always said yes, the person who always fixed everything for everyone. But no, I never ever asked, what do I want? People pleasing is so exhausting, and the strange thing is, it doesn't even feel like we know when we are people pleasing. Where is that bracelet that I've been looking for? Is it this? No, it's not. I've got like a flowery bracelet. Ah, it's right here. I really want to stack this on my left wrist. Like that. Cute. We're going to leave it there for bracelets today. Let's move on to rings. And this may take quite a while. What have I got stuck under there? I've got this piece. Maybe we'll give that a new home right there. Before we put my rings on, I'm just going to coat my fingers in my favourite moisturiser, so that my rings can glide on a little bit easier. So I personally used to think that self-care was luxury, something that influencers did, like wear face masks, expensive skincare, spa days. But now I realise that self-care is actually so much more quieter than that. It's saying no, it's going home early, it's making yourself dinner instead of ordering food because you're too exhausted to think. It's drinking enough water, it's buying yourself flowers just because they make you feel peaceful. And then taking 10 minutes to sit in silence and actually sleeping. Letting yourself exist without feeling like you need to earn it first. I feel like I spent so much of my 20s focusing on what the next milestone is, trying to work out what do I need to do to feel enough. I focused on promotion, more money, better body, better skin, a relationship, a nicer house. Well guys, the sad reality of it is I don't have any of those things that I've mentioned. My brain would naturally just ramp up the standards and expectations. I've really realised something recently. No one's going to come and give you permission to slow down. No one. And people actually reward burnout. People congratulate you while you're busy for sacrificing yourself, for saying yes to things. But no one tells you eventually. Your body keeps a score. Your mind will keep a score. Loneliness is another thing that no one ever prepares you for. Friends get busy, people move away, people start families. Some people disappear without any drama, and life pulls you in so many different directions. Sometimes your phone stays quiet for days, not because people don't love you. It's because everyone's trying to survive their own lives. And I think something that we don't talk about enough is adult loneliness. Oh, I wish that fit on this finger, it would look so good, but it doesn't. Let's keep going. I want to keep stacking. So when it comes to healing, I mean, healing is not glamorous either. It's not a magical moment where you suddenly become a completely different person. Sometimes healing, it looks like catching yourself before apologising for something that was not your fault. Sometimes it's not replying immediately. Sometimes it's deleting a paragraph instead of sending it. Sometimes it's choosing your own peace over proving your worth or your point tiny little things. These are victories. What do we do on this finger here? I think I'm going to stack this as well. I'll put this on. And I'll put this on. So I think I'm still figuring myself out. And I don't think it's something that ever stops. But for the first time, I'm actually asking myself what I like. Not what looks impressive. Not what other people expect of me. What feels good to me? What feels peaceful? Just like even enjoying my jewellery for the week with you guys. It used to be something that I never used to do. Or I'd rush through it. But now I genuinely enjoy it. Because guys, remember, people will take advantage of you for as long as you put yourself out there for other people. I deserve these small moments. Maybe this is what getting older really means. Not having all the answers, but finally giving yourself permission to stop chasing everyone else's expectations and quietly start choosing yourself. If you're listening to this at night or during the day, I hope that you know you don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to be productive every minute. You don't have to earn your rest. You're allowed to slow down. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to become someone completely different than the person everyone else expected you to be. And maybe that's where life actually begins. Anyway, this is my jewellery fit of the week. Please like, comment and subscribe. The purpose of this channel was not to show you perfection and what your life should look like. It's for me to know you to know me, and for us to grow together. So join me in my next video and have a blessed rest of your day. Bye bye.